Hello everybody. It's Sunday, December 16th, 2018. How we doing today? How we doing tonight? Wherever you are in this great big world, hope you're doing alright. I'm just gonna state right off the bat, if you don't believe in such things, just turn off this video, check out any of my other videos, but this one is, this is for those who believe, specifically. This is a, I guess, end of the year update, I guess, on my, situation with the spider demon. If you are unfamiliar with the spider demon, be sure to check out the playlist that is right where organic garlic is saying hello to you. So, back in October, my neighbor gets into a dispute with her boyfriend. You know, after a season of being quiet, which would be the summer season, because they moved in June, I think. Either June or towards the end of May. And they've been pretty quiet till that one night in October where there was a dispute and the police had to come and handle it. Then after that, it's been pretty much quiet. A couple weeks later, the police come to escort the guy to get his stuff out. And then on Halloween, my neighbor, she rents a U-Haul truck, and I guess she got what she wanted, I guess, because she left a lot of stuff behind. I was going to take a picture of it, but because she had been staying there a couple of nights. But when I went out to go take the picture, she was gone. Now this is a situational problem. This is where it blends, I should really be saying, where the demonic bleeds into the mundane world. And even then, everything I said in my Let's Talk about Defend Yourself still stands. Demonic or not. Everyday, mundane human life or not. Everything still stands in that Let's Talk video, which will be right above the salt. Greeting you with its hello. Now, this fit perfectly into the pattern of him coming back home during the fall-winter months. This is what he does. This is his pattern. Ever since he came forth, this is what he's been doing. He hasn't missed a beat yet. Well, this year is a little different. Because not long after she rented that U-Haul truck, about maybe a week or so after, there had been someone in there. Now, I thought it was her, just with a different car. But then I got a good look. Well, she's taller than me. I'm 5'8", but a tall, black, young woman turned into a 40-year-old, short, overweight white guy with a beard. And I'm like, wait, what? And this confuses me because I don't know who he is. I haven't talked to him. Because he just moved in. Like, he didn't bring anything. Like, he just showed up and went inside. Like, it wasn't no thing. Like, he'd been there for years. And he's kept pretty quiet. And he has not kept a steady schedule. Like, he leaves at odd hours of the night and day. Excuse me. Root beer make me burp. Like, when he leaves his home, it's inconsistent. Like, he doesn't leave the house at any normal set time. Now, this proposes a problem. Because since 2011, nobody has stayed in the house when he's been there. It's how he got rid of my neighbor and her boyfriend. And now this guy moves in. And I don't even know If it's her father, or who he is, or what, I don't know. But this proposes the problem of like, he just walked in. Now this is, in my opinion, something that's worrisome. The spider demon's not one to well, let's just say he's not one to not use people. It's in his personality to use them and dump them. He's very particular who he possesses. He's very particular. Now, my worry is that he's got this guy doing shit for him. And that can be anything. Although the record still remains that nobody has lasted longer, no more than a year and a half. That's the longest anybody's lived in that house, is a year and a half. And it's always conveniently when people move out during the fall winter time. I mean, there has been some people that moved out during the summer, springtime. The spring and summertime. But it's always been the fall and winter that house always stays vacant. Because what he does is he comes in the fall and doesn't leave till the springtime. Depending on when he comes in determines when he leaves. So October, he would leave in March. November, he would leave in April. That's his pattern. So I come home today from trying to help my dad fix his water heater. I come home, I go into my room a little bit. It's like 40 degrees outside. I'm burning up. Now he keep hearing these loud thuds and bangs. And I'm like, what the hell? So I come in here. I see this great big U-Haul truck in the driveway over there. And I can't tell if they were trying to get something in or out. And they just left about 20 minutes ago. They got a couch in their driveway. They got a big, large grandfather clock in the yard. And they got some other crap next to it. So I don't know if they're coming or going. I guess if I had got up to investigate the sounds a little earlier, I would have had my answer. Right now there ain't no car there, so... So I don't know. That's what this update video is about, is to update on the spider demon, who has been acting quiet this whole time, which is odd, because even when he's been over there by himself, he's always done stuff. Like, he'll go out, but he'll come back during the time period that he comes home. But he's been awfully quiet. A little too quiet for my tastes. Now, in conjunction to this, I have been noticing a few things around here on the property that don't make sense, but at the same time, I'm not gonna say that that's what it is either. Because I will always rule out logic first. First logic and rationality, and then if nothing matches, then it's the paranormal and supernatural. I'm not completely crazy. The only thing that is a big mystery is the shed. And now the shed has a padlock thing on it, where you close the two doors, you take the latch and you put it through the hole where you put the padlock through. You know what I'm talking about. If you own a shed, you know what I'm talking about. Where you turn the thing so it keeps the latch from coming off. Well, I haven't been back there since August. And when I was going to put something in the shed, and I noticed that big spider just chilling on the door side, I'm like, nope, not today. So I closed it, and I latched it, and I made sure everything was back to where it was. I made sure. And then I noticed sometime after Thanksgiving, early December, that the shed was open. Again, I'm not ruling out that somebody has been fucking around in there. But if they're going to go to the lengths to just leave the shed door open, why not go to the garage? They could just easily as go into the garage. And leave that shit open too. So I'm not understanding. Not that I give a shit of what they steal in the garage. The only thing I give a shit about is the CD collection that was my mom's, but that's about it. Everything else, I just don't really give a shit. Excuse me again. Excuse me again. So I don't know. I'm not ruling anything out, because it can kind of go both ways. Now, it would make more sense for it to be here in this house where I live. It would make more sense, because that's where he came through. But I don't know why he came through and ended up in that house across the street. I don't understand why. Maybe because it was empty, I don't know. But that's his, for the lack of the better term, that's his little nest. His little den. His web. That he comes home to. I guess he recharges himself or something, I don't know. It's kind of like when vampires sleep in the dirt. If you've ever heard that lore. Like Nosferatu and Dracula, like, slept in the soil from their homeland. So, I don't know. 'Tis a mystery, one and all. And, I mean, it's possible that he could have switched to over here, but again, I don't know. I haven't really been, like, spying or anything. I mean, I've been keeping tabs whenever I pass by their house or look at my TV hooked up to the security camera or out the window. Just passing glances. I only take note when there's something to take note. And this is one of those notes that I take note on. Because I don't know if this guy's coming or going. But, he's just been suspiciously quiet. And you know what they say about that. Either the calm before the storm, or, well, yeah, calm before the storm. So, alrighty.